Dzień dobry. Zaczynamy od początku. Since you're here, you probably didn't understand that. Today we're going to start learning Polish. This is the first of what I hope will be many lessons that I have promised various people to broadcast across YouTube, so here we go. We're going to start from the very beginning, which is exactly what I just said. Zaczynamy od początku. Początek is beginning, and zaczynamy means we begin. To get started from a very, very simple place, we're going to start with the basics. Dzień dobry means hello. It's used during the day from any time in the morning until dusk. After that you say Dobry wieczór. Some of the Polish words are going to be very difficult to pronounce. There are lots of different resources available online if you're interested in reading about the Polish alphabet and how to pronounce it. Polish is a very phonetic language, which makes it a little bit easier for you once you learn the basics of how the letters work and how the different clusters sound when they're pronounced. So today we're going to start out with just some basic greetings. The very first that we're going to work on is Dzień dobry. It sounds very simple. Dzień dobry. You can try to repeat that after if your roommates are paying any attention, and they can laugh at you in kind. That's the most common greeting you'll hear in Poland. In terms of slightly formal day-to-day operations. If you walk into a store, if you walk into a restaurant, any of those places you're going to greet people with Dzień dobry. If you know someone personally, like your family or your friends or your classmates, when you greet them, you'd say Cześć. It's a little hard to wrap your tongue around the syllable sh in Polish, which don't worry about it too much, but try to pronounce it as you would the sh in fresh cheese. So cześć, fresh cheese. It sounds kind of goofy, but that's how it works. So, Dzień dobry and cześć are the two most common greetings that you will use. To review, in the evening you would also say Dobry wieczór. So those are the three ways that you would say hello. We're going to talk about a little bit of how to say how are you. One thing to remember in Polish is they don't actually use how are you as much as Americans do. This phrase, jak się masz, once again, jak się masz, is technically how you would say how are you, but people don't use it all that often. On a friendly, informal scale, people would mostly use co tam or jak tam. Co tam, jak tam. You can use those different phrases if you're talking with your friends. From there, to respond to someone, if you're responding to hellos, you just pretty much repeat back what they've already said. So if someone says Dzień dobry to you, you just say Dzień dobry back, or Cześć. Either of those usually will work. If you ask how someone's doing, the easiest reply to just say is Dobrze. The ż sound in Polish is like the ż sound in words like treasure, pleasure, measure. It's a pretty simple word, it's just a vocalized sh. So if you're saying sh, you can just add voice to it, sh, and it becomes that sound. If you're having any trouble with pronouncing things, don't be afraid to practice in your car on the way to work. That's probably about all we have time for on this little spiel for now, but hopefully I'll be